He was the friendliest guy in the room. Always smiling. Always helpful. The sort of person people trusted immediately. He'd walk your dog, assist your mother cross the street, contribute to every charity, and never miss your birthday. But no one witnessed what he did after the doors closed. No one noticed the calculating eyes beneath the soothing speech. The truth? He never wanted to assist you. He wanted you to owe him. And the more people applauded his benevolence, the more powerful he grew. Until one day someone attempted to say no. She vanished. Beneath the velvet mask of benevolence, he was a skilled manipulator. His kindness wasn't a virtue, it was a weapon. And no one ever suspected him, because we never suspect the nice ones. That's how hazardous they are. This is not simply his tale. It is the tale of how goodness can rot, how empathy can be created, and how kindness, when weaponized, can devastate far more lives than violence ever could. In a culture concerned with being good, few dare to ask, what if goodness itself has a dark side? Now you'll see it. And you may never look at good people the same way again. We are instructed from infancy to be good, to aid others, to demonstrate compassion, to be generous. These are values that construct society. But in the shadows, behind the polished smiles and soft-spoken compassion, something evil lurks, something most people never notice until it's too late. This is the evil side of kindness. It begins with a basic truth. Power is not exclusively obtained by force. Sometimes, it is granted to those who appear to deserve it. And what wins trust quicker than kindness? What earns loyalty quicker than compassion? It is not the villain in black who dominates you. It is the one who appears too wonderful to be true. Kindness as control. In psychology, there is a phenomena called reciprocity bias. When someone offers you something, time, money, a favor, your brain feels compelled to repay it. That's human nature. But manipulators know this, and they utilize it. A poisonous good person offers endlessly, not from love but from strategy. They make you feel indebted. Every pleasant gesture is a hook. Every favor is a string. And slowly they develop a puppet. The more good they do for you, the harder it gets to say no. You feel bad when you create limits. You feel resentful when you disagree. And finally, you quit resisting entirely. The empathy trap. Some individuals weaponize empathy. They weep with you, listen to you, soothe you, but only to collect information. They learn your triggers, your traumas, your aspirations, not to heal them, but to utilize them. They utilize your emotions as leverage. Suddenly, your grief becomes their strength. They know precisely what to say, when to say it, how to earn your trust and shatter your defenses, all while seeming to be your rescuer. And if you challenge them, they weep harder than you. They've perfected the art of playing the victim, because when people see tears, the savior complex. Have you encountered someone who needs to assist people all the time? Sounds noble, but be cautious. Not everyone who helps is a hero. Some need to be needed because it gives them control. This is termed the savior complex, and in its deadliest form, it's a psychic parasite. These individuals will never let you become independent, because your vulnerability is their aim. They'll solve every catastrophe you have, but they'll discreetly make sure you remain damaged. As long as you're weak, they remain powerful. As long as you're reliant, they feel significant. The cult of niceness. In society, we are conditioned to trust nice individuals. But niceness is not the same as goodness. Niceness is performance. It is etiquette, smiles, pleasing remarks. Goodness is anchored in ideals. Niceness is founded on perception. And perspective may be altered. Many of history's most deadly leaders were pleasant, well-spoken, captivating. They were good family men, pillars of the community. But behind the curtain, they plotted tragedies. We must learn to discern appearance from reality. The cycle of manipulative goodness. Here's how it works. They assist you. You trust them. They acquire influence. You feel compelled. They make subtle requests. You comply. They repeat. This circle repeats until one day you're making choices not based on your will, but on their approval. You can't tell where you finish and they begin. You've been hijacked by someone who never raised their voice, only offered aid. That is the brilliance of dark goodness. You never see it coming. The fallout, when good turns toxic. Eventually something breaks. You say no. You push back. You express your own demands. And suddenly the good person shifts. Their mask cracks. They become frigid, passive-aggressive, maybe even nasty. Because the reality is, their benevolence was always conditional. It hinged on your compliance, on your quietness, on your loyalty. When you no longer serve their objective, their kindness fades. Real-world examples. Think about the extremely helpful employer who helps with your personal problems, then wants you to work weekends without complaint. Or the lovely buddy who listens to you weep, only to chat about your secrets later. Or the spouse who does everything for you, but won't let you develop, won't let you go, won't let you breathe. These are not simply bad apples. They are creators of psychological traps. They wear goodness like camouflage. Why we fall for it? Because we want to believe in kindness, feel secure, predictable, comforting. We link good conduct with good intentions. But that's the mistake. Intentions are unseen. Behavior is not always proof. Manipulators know this. They exploit your confidence in human kindness. And while you're busy being appreciative, they're busy strengthening their hold. How to protect yourself. Watch for patterns, not incidents. One decent gesture means nothing. A pattern of calculated giving? That's a red flag. Ask, who benefits? If someone's aid constantly ends with you becoming more dependent, ask yourself why. Test boundaries early. Say no. Set limitations. Watch their response. True goodness respects distance. Trust your pain. If anything seems off, even when things appear right, the final twist, the scariest part? Sometimes the manipulator doesn't even aware they're doing it. They've persuaded themselves they're excellent. Their whole identity relies on it. So they distort every scenario to defend that self-image. They need to be the hero. And you? You're merely a prop in their act. That's why addressing them is so hard. You're not simply threatening their ego. You're endangering their whole moral illusion. And they will struggle to keep it alive. The choice is yours. Goodness is strong. But like all power, it may be perverted. It may be used to heal or to hurt. So the next time someone offers aid, don't simply inquire what they're doing. Ask why. The next time someone appears too sweet, too giving, too perfect, ask yourself what they're concealing. Because in the realm of dark psychology, evil doesn't necessarily wear horns. Sometimes it wears a halo. Be nice, but be alert. Because when kindness becomes dark, the devastation is deep and nearly undetectable. And remember, it's not the monsters who fear me. It's the angels who lie.